in this world, and all of it can be yours.
Oh.
You can become a god. This is the story of Rachel, the girl who climbed the tower so she could see the stars, and Baum, the boy who needed nothing except her. This is their end and their beginning.
Your mic's not on. Mm-hmm. Mic's not on for whatever reason. For whatever reason, the mic's not on. I feel like dealing with this. Come on. And we're clean. We are clean. Well, I don't want you to turn it that way. That'd be nice. There we go. What up, gang? What up? What up? What up? Cam, MS, Zenu, Daniel. What's going on? How y'all feeling? Hope everybody doing all right on this. What's today? Wednesday. I just woke up. I just woke up like maybe like 45 minutes ago. So, and my eyes look a little. Yeah, I mean, that's because I just got up. So, but yeah, I'm good now. Okay, right, Cam? I should be good now. Um, yeah, Zeno, I'm tired too, man. I'm tired too. This is the highest Dumas will get to sell your stock before he got one shot at next chapter. Nah, bro, I ain't doing that. I'm going. Listen, I'm doubling down. Okay, I'm in the casino, and we playing blackjack, and it's. I hit 18. I'm hitting it again because I think I can hit 21. I'm hitting it again. Okay, hit me. I might lose all my money, but hit me. That's how I'm feeling. Okay. Let me pull up the YouTube chat real quick on screen. Hit me again. Nah. Hit me. We ain't doing that. Let me change the properties for this real quick. Blending mode. We gotta lighten it. Oh no, lighten is going crazy. Add still to. That's because the background's white. That's right. Screen wouldn't work either. It's just basically the same thing. Might just keep it black because I don't feel like messing with that. But I'll put it on my left side though. Oh, we ain't doing that though. Yeah, we'll leave it right there. That's cool. I ain't no issue with that. Alright, what y'all talking about? Don't know how long I can stay. I have things to do in a few hours. That's cool. No problem, Daniel. I don't stream it a little later today. So only because I'm off of work tonight. I know I usually do it a little earlier, but I'm off of work tonight. Worked a different schedule this week, so yeah, I'm here today, random time. When you go broke because my stock don't listen. I'm cool with going. I'm cool with going broke, bro. I'm cool with going broke right at this point. Yeah, because I still got stock invested in Yama. I still got stock invested in Yama right now. So like, let me lay it out for y'all. My stocks right now, I got a lot in Dumas. Okay, I'm like 40% Dumas. I'm like 30% Yama. Okay, so that's 70%. My other 30% is split up between a bunch of little stuff, but you can absolutely guarantee there is no Karaka in there. There is no Kieran in there. Okay, all right. There's none of that. Okay, no stocks in any of them. All right. I have a little bit of stock in Rachel. You can put probably a little 10% in there. Okay, I got stock in Kidu, a little 10% in there, and I got stock in Trom. Okay, so that's where the rest of the stock is. So Rachel and Kidu, and Trom. Those are the guys like I'm trusting right now to really like blow the blow the lid off the scene. Those my little sneaky suspicions that they're going whatever notion y'all got for them, they gonna flip it on his head, okay? People thinking Enkidu sweet, I ain't going for that. I don't believe it 1 second. I don't think Enkidu sweet. Trom gonna flip this shit on his head because Trom is calculated, and Rachel gonna get Gus Dang back, bro. She gonna get him back. Like watch it happen, okay? You heard it here, all right? So those all my stocks is invested in, all right? There is no Karaka here. I'm gonna keep saying that until I see Sight pop up in the chat. um, um, uh, Bomb is on. You can't never really put Bomb on Fraud Watch, okay? Like I will put like Bomb is just like one of them stocks you can't invest in because he's the main character, right? That's like invested in like if you want to make some money right now, don't invest in the big companies like Apple. Like don't invest in them right now, bro. Like they gonna be good regardless. All right, they ain't gonna never stop being good. That's what Bomb is. I ain't investing in Bomb. I want to make some money. I want to gamble with my money. Okay, we ain't investing in Bomb out here. All right. So none of the main cast. I ain't got nothing for them. All right. You might have made a little money on a rack thing. With the rat getting a buff and everything this week, you might got a little bit of extra change, like a little quick Q4, little spaz. I mean spike, but ain't that much. It's alright. It ain't that much to be tripping over, I think he took more losses than anything, but he probably back in the green at least, back in the green. Um, Damn, Mark, you can't put Kieran and Karak on the same sentence. Ooh, I think I can. I think I can. Listen, Kieran, it ran with his tail between his legs, bro. I think I can, okay? I think I can. I think I can. Like we Kieran, I ain't got nothing. And I know a lot of people got stock in Kieran still. I didn't realize that until I forgot what I was reading, but people still believe that Kieran got some shit planned. Man, that red bitch, bro. Like that man's a bitch. I ain't nah. No. That man's a yellow belly. Sorry, he should be a yellow bitch. He's a yellow belly. All right, he ran like shit. I ain't. If y'all got stock in Kieran, boy, no. Mm-mm. Only time you should have had stock in Kieran is when I told y'all that he was a fucking traitor. That's when you should have had stock in Kieran. But the minute I saw him go against Robodon, and after that, yeah, we pulled them stocks out, bro. We pulled them stocks out. Yeah. Oh, we ain't never reinvested in that. That's a sinking ship, okay? Tiara has some. I don't think Tiara gonna pull nothing crazy off. I don't think so. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I'm all in blood matter. I know he ain't being golded even if we haven't met him yet. You don't want to invest all your eggs in something that ain't hatched yet. Like you gotta be careful there, okay? Like, cause I don't know, man. Your boy to hit the jackpot. See you made Gus so far too easy. Yeah, Gustang feels like one of those like if you invested in Gustang from the jump, like he was already projected to do well and he's hitting his projections. But there's gonna be a point where his shit dip, and that dip is gonna be a like like it's a dip, bro. Like you don't want to dip. When that dip happen, I'm calling you out, all right? Like you gonna be down bad. That shit gonna be like, oh my god, like. But I don't think the dip gonna be too crazy. But you just don't want to be a part of it when it happened, all right? I'm really talking that shit right now when it comes to investing and gambling. Stop the Kieran hate. Listen, that man's a bitch. I'm sorry. Y'all will never get me to believe in him again. Okay, it cannot happen. We have not seen him since he ran. Okay, take that as a sign. All right. From family here that didn't get spotlight by stocks or on Eon. Okay, I got some. That's fair. You know, I'm going broke here, but investing in Karaka, I'm gonna be fine. Investing in Karaka is like investing in Netflix in like 1995. Like you are 5 years, you about 5 to 20 years out before you even buzzing, bro. Like you not even you at the baby stages. Like we still programming. Like we don't even what streaming ain't nowhere. Like we still on VHS. Like y'all Karaka boys is crazy, man. Y'all have fun with that. I'm gonna deal with the lucrative stuff right now. You know what I mean, Dumas got me up right now. Okay, because I knew Dumas would crush Bomb ass, and that's what we got this chapter. Dumas crushed that little man. We're ran at ran in here. Ran in here. We're ran at. Somebody drag ran this in here. Where are them folk at? That what was that 2 weeks ago in the chat, and I said what was going to happen. One or two vote. 1 or 2 or 3. How you thought this fight was going to go? Majority of y'all thought Bomb was going to stomp this man out. How y'all feeling? It ain't looking good. Yep. Smack. Smack. Huh? What happened? What happened to your boy? He got backhanded. And then he called him boy. Like this was gotta boy. Boy. I'm the sternest boy. Austerity boy. Yeah. Yeah, Dumas. Put that boy in his he put that yo. It spin to win. Like yeah, spin that. Oh, well, yeah. What? Listen, I was driving to work last night. I was spinning my wheel, and I was thinking about Bomb. Okay, I was making the turn. I'm like, damn, this Bomb right here. That was Bomb. Bomb got embarrassed. Okay, listen. It's one thing to get your ass beat, but to get embarrassed is different. Like, yo, he was getting his ass beat the week before and by the armor, but bro got embarrassed, bro. Listen, I gotta enjoy a little bit of main character getting his ass beat a little bit, man. Let me enjoy this, all right? It don't happen that often, okay? Listen. You got to think about it. The majority of the series, right? Besides season 1, Bomb, and even, besides season 1, Bomb diffs almost everybody. Like, season 2 with the anime, we even about to see it ourselves. Bomb diffs almost everybody he comes across, okay? 80% of the fights that Bomb get into, he's beating motherfuckers' ass, all right? So that little bit of 20% that we get from here and there where Bomb actually gets challenged, oh, I'm reveling in this shit, okay? Because we don't see this often. Man's is bloody. His hands hurt. Did y'all see his hands? He's sitting there like, in Dumas' back, like, why the fuck this ain't working? Wave explosion. This shit ain't work. My shit ain't working. Yo, Dumas is sitting there like, yeah, massage, block the rock. Like, yo, that's a flex. That is a flex, okay? This man Bomb was looking at his hands like he couldn't believe it. I thought his arms was honestly gonna break like Jin Song. I was gonna say, him and his master is fucking twinning right now with their broken ass arms, fucking with these people they shouldn't be fucking with. Like, yo, oh my god, y'all have no idea how much I was enjoying this shit this week. I was reading this shit right here in this chair on my phone, like, yo, Bob loser, Bob lose it. Yo, what the fuck he do to what did he do to Rack? Yo, what is he doing to Rack? This man Rack first of all came out in buff mode. Like, but Rack came ready for business, right? Like that's the shit that people complain about. That Bomb should have came. Like Rack came ready. Bomb ain't come ready. I don't know what the fuck with Bomb, but Rack came ready. Okay. then got his ass slept. Oh my God, Rack, yo, Rack got holes in his chest right now. Okay, it is bad. Okay, he got holes in his chest. Like, ooh, like y'all ever had fried gator? Matter of fact, Zenu, I was reading in the chat. You from Florida, right? I'm sorry if I didn't mean to put that out there. If you ain't want that out there, but it was in the Discord, so I'm sorry. Y'all don't go hunt this man down, okay? Listen, don't go hunt him down. But y'all eat fried gator down there, right? Like I know that's a thing. Um, like yeah, um, yeah. I'm about to go find some for myself, and we gonna call it rack. We gonna enjoy a little bit of rack. You know what I mean? Getting put in this place, cause yo, somebody got put Coon on a T-shirt too. I ain't gonna lie. What site that? I need a meme of him. You know what I mean, on a T-shirt. Somebody put Coon on a T-shirt. Even though he gonna come back. Matter of fact, um, the T-shirt should say revival. The revival date. That's the date he's gonna get revived. Like that. That's the kind of T-shirt we need. This is too much fun. This is too much fun. Still feeling good until he doesn't get washed. With all these things, he ain't moving me. I take it back. What I said, dude got spun like a Beyblade. Yo, everybody got the Beyblade jokes this week. Like Tyson, Kai. I'm trying to remember all the names from Beyblade. Like Dragoon, like all of them. Enjoy the moment, Mark. I'm gonna be happy next week we can stream when Bomb one shot. If you really think Bomb one shot and do my listen. You want to make a little bet, Daniel? Sell me 50% of your stocks, okay? Sell me 50% of your stocks, okay? All right. Let's make a bet, all right? Cause there ain't no shot, no shot Bomb one shot in him. It ain't happening. Sorry. Nope, ain't happening. But Dumas watched him hard. Maybe second most disrespectful beatdown in the series after Urek using 1% and then using one finger to one shot Karaka. True. It's definitely along them lines for sure. He beat his man, then embarrassed him. Yo, like trio destroyed, like destroyed. This is what we wanted. I know, like me and Zenu in particular. I remember we wanted this. Like we wanted this. We wanted Bomb and the crew to get humbled. And boy, I ain't never seen Bomb so stressed out in his life, man. Bomb needs to continue to win. Hell nah, hell get the hell out of here, Cam. Hell nah. He was giving too much nonsense power ups for the main cast recently. Yeah, yeah. To me, it's just the execution of most of it. He needs to get washed when he's 100%, so he starts respecting his enemies. That's what I want to see. I think it's going to be decent. I think the Black March is going to be the difference maker, and maybe the pen becomes a factor. Don't quote me on the pen thing. I don't know, man, but we'll see. I've never had fried gator. What? I don't feel like you a real Floridian. Is that what they call y'all? I don't know. I just made that shit up. But nah, fried gator I heard is popping. I had gator bites on a taco before. It was the best version of a taco I ever had. Gator bites on a taco. I went to a taco festival and had that. Listen, if you ever go to a taco festival, go find some gator bites on a taco. That shit hits different. Why should Bond respect his enemies? Because the tower is deeper than he thinks. That's what they told him. Also, I'm here for the first time in forever. Yeah, Evie, I ain't see you in a while. I hope you're doing okay. Hope everything's okay. And someone send a Discord link. Yo, Cam, do me a favor, grab that Discord link and post it in the chat. For Daniel. In Thailand, they eat that. Yeah. Oh, do they? Okay. Believe me, put all your money on Lobo PA. You'll nah. Mark, you about to roll this man with that bet. Yo, listen, he don't know he about to lose all his money. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. Maybe one shot over. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Take that back. Cause I don't. Nah, I ain't gonna feel guilty. You want to give me your money? Give me your money. Why do we want to see Bomb lose? What? Well, cause I listen again. Bomb 80% of the fights that I feel like Bomb or any 80% of enemies Bomb run across, he's diffing them. He's beating their ass. Hardly ever is anybody a challenge to him. Okay, I mean just this season, and I'm doing a power scaling video, so I'm laying all this shit out for the power scaling. Bomb has beat so many people, even in like the last couple chapters y'all started rocking with me. Ren, Sea Snake, El Baba, recently Wee Wee. Like how many people do Bomb actually run through, bro? He runs through a lot of people quickly, and it's so fast that we don't even peep how much it happens. So when he finally meets somebody that's different, oh, I'm enjoying this shit, bro. Absolutely. Like, cause he can't beat everybody. To me, that's boring. He can't beat everybody. He gotta lose to somebody, okay? And unfortunately, sometimes it is the top dog. But that's okay. Like, I'm not, I don't need Bomb to lose every time he comes across somebody. But like, the reason why people love Caliban so much is because he's the first one to really like, I remember hearing this from Naya, but he had a point. Like because I watched the stream back, he said that Caliban was one of those guys who told Bomb that uh he was weak, and he's right. Like I think a lot of the appeal with Caliban comes from the fact that he wasn't glazing Bomb the way everybody else was glazing Bomb. Like he's the first person to finally like stop Bomb and say, "Oh, you ain't all that. Like why everybody glazing you like this?" Like, and it really is. If you reread everything from Tower of God season 2 up until y'all meet Caliban, it's Bomb. It's a glaze session. Like it really is, and it's not so much so where it's like super cringy or hateful. It's done in a great way, but it really is a glaze session. Like even in season 2 in the anime, we're gonna see it. It's Juvial Grace this, Juvial Grace that, and he's a top D regular, and da 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 da. He might even be a ranker. Like it's so much glazing that when Caliban, a truly high ranker, comes across this man and does not play any fucking games with him, and the shit that he stands on, it's like, oh, yeah, yeah. Like, yeah, finally. It's like some pushback from the other side. We need that. Like, we need a little bit of humbling. Like, we need a little, like, some of that sometimes. So, I feel like with season 3, especially with, like a lot of the chapters recently, everybody that's come up to Bomb, it was like, Bomb beating everybody ass. It's like, even El Baba's a high ranker, but it was like, he's not fucking with Bomb. It's just like, it can't be that all the time, bro. Because then it feels like, where we was getting into the territory where it felt like a lot of y'all in the chat, like Cam and Ran, a lot of y'all in the chat was saying the only people that could challenge Bomb was family heads. That is not a fun realm to be in. I don't like that, because then it just makes everybody else look like fucking sandpaper. Like, oh, they're just gonna scratch him up. They're not gonna really do any massive damage to him. And that's not okay at this point, because we still have a long time to go. So that's why I was saying that if we're going to go this route where Bomb is not being challenged by anybody, then he needs a nerfing. He needs to have the thorns taken or something from him, because I don't want to see Bomb run across top dogs, like actual top 50s, and be like really going toe to toe with them. Now, should he be like, if he's going to do it, it needs to be extreme diff. Like, he needs to be getting bloodied, he needs to be struggling, and he can't, like, keep advancing so far, like, ahead of these people. Like, we're talking about people who have lived for thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of years, okay? I don't need Bomb beating their ass. They have way more battle experience, way more time, and he's an irregular, I get it, special entity, all that, but it's a boring story to me if the only people who can challenge him is the other point 0.000000005% of the tower is the only people that can challenge him. Like, that's not fun for me. So I like to have threats all over the place, and I'm glad that Dumas came with that line. The tower is deeper than you think it is, because thank you. Like, I need that. Okay, that makes it fun. Like, it makes me think about, well, who are the top dogs in the Kun and Ari family? Like some of the top fighting families. Who are their top dogs? Like, can Bomb tussle with them? Like, I love that. Like even just thinking of somebody like Arsenio, right? Like, can Bomb beat Arsenio in a fight? Like, I don't know. I don't know. That's Spear God right there. I don't, can Bomb beat the Spear God? Like I don't know. Like, but that's just a part of it, and I enjoy that part of it. And I think a lot of people don't like blue hole concept. The blue hole concept is fine for me because it does kind of add a well. There could be a random top dog that hasn't fought in a while that can put Bam out, and that's basically what Dumas is, like a random high ranker who hasn't not random, but who hasn't fought anybody in a long time and hasn't been ranked in a long time. But like people like Jin Song know that this is Dumas, like he's a top dog. Like I love stuff like that. So I know I just went on a little rant right there, but let me see what y'all talking about. Um, I'm a very picky eater. Uh, mm, mm. The bear meat is really nice and popular in my area. Bear meat. I don't know. Is that like a tough meat? Like I feel like that would be a tough meat. Pause. Pause. No implosion over here. Um, damn. I don't even want to think about that. Daniel, he doesn't have to win every fight, but he should be a dominant figure. I don't know about dominant, bro. I don't need my main character dominating all the time. Bomb is either wins fights or is inconclusive. He hasn't even lost, so no one feels like he's like a threat. Yeah, that's how I feel. Like it got to be some type of threat to Bomb, you know. Besides the family heads. It took until high ranker of Calaman status to roast him, but before him, Dada Zahara also counted for he was roasting Bomb. True. The Bomb or bring blue holes in similar power level to top dogs in the great families, or bring in pseudo irregulars made by workshop or some hidden irregulars. The hidden irregulars concept could also be used, and I hope that's a thing. I can't wait for that. I'm waiting for Inryu to show up and put everybody in their places. Good luck with that. I don't think we're gonna see Inryu until like end of the series type shit, to be honest. But you know, one of the things I love is that the theory of Inryu being like a future Bomb or some shit. I love that theory. Um, it takes top dogs of a great family to challenge Bomb, put some respect on his name. I'm glad it's that though. Like I'm glad it's not family head shit because again, a lot of y'all was getting to that territory where it was like, oh, Bomb can only get challenged by family head. I'm like, come on, bro, we ain't doing that. It takes top dogs. Seal waits him until later. While I agree your point, experiences should not be counted. Most high ranker Bomb beats stupid. Yeah, and that's it's the thing where like they these people have thousands of years of battle experience. They shouldn't be stupid. Like they shouldn't be stupid. Um, that part of it bothers me sometimes, but man, whale meat is also good. Pause. Um, I never had whale meat. I don't even know what that would be like. I haven't even thought. I didn't even know that was a thing. To be honest, like okay. Um, I just want to see what Arcrafter daughter. Haven't thought about that, but that would be nice to see. Catching the bear is the best part of believe me. Oh, you a hunter? Are you a hunter? Okay, all right. Shit. I don't know what that's like, but hey, um, I want to see Enkidu. Enkidu is one of the. I hope that we get a flip back soon. I know like the Bomb and Dumas thing is important and it's fun to see, but I do want to see what Enkidu is doing right now. I do want to see where Trauma is going. I hope we get a POV shift. But recently, POV shifts haven't happened until like something significant happens. So like, if we were gonna get a POV shift, it should have been last chapter when they got like put into the dimension. Um, but I don't think we're gonna get it now because the hype is all around there. It'd be weird to do a POV shift right now. So but yeah, let's discuss some of the stuff that's going on in the chapter though. So I already kind of had my fun rant with Bomb getting his ass beat. Um, so Dumas knowing about Rack is a little weird. Um, I don't know how to feel about that because obviously we've seen Rack literally like, sorry, I got the text messed up a little bit. We've literally seen Rack in Gustang ship with Gustang and TR and all of them. And I get he was in his mini form, and I'm not sure if that has something to do with it. And it was like maybe seeing Rack use the rock ability and everything, maybe because it's so special, that they didn't notice him before. but now he's a thing. Like, and it's a little weird. Like, if the reasoning is because he didn't transform in the ability, then okay, I can kind of be okay with that. But I thought that was an interesting thing that happened during the chapter though, because otherwise Rack would have been dead. Like, I need everybody to understand that Rack would have been dead. But he knows about the ancient powers, so I think he knows about the ancient power, not about himself. Um, yeah, I think so too, and he's aware of like the native ones, and that would be interesting. Like, so like something cool that could happen, right? If Gustang did pop up right now, and um, while Bomb is like getting diffed and getting held down, that if Gustang popped up and like was like, okay, like tell me what you know about the book, and then like he gives us a little context on like why is he like half dead, like what's up with him, and he's like, oh, he's one of those ones, huh? That's interesting. Like that would be we can get a little context from Gustang about what exactly is going on with him. That would be fire. I would love that. That's the only reason he's being kept alive anyway. So maybe we might get some context. That's why it would be. I think for the story wise, I know like we got like everybody's a CBL. They love Bomb to death, but story wise, for me, I think it would be more beneficial for the lore if Bomb loses here. That way we can get the stuff from the book from Gustang. Um, Also, yeah, but like the possibility of getting something from about Rack, like it opens that possibility up. Do I think that's gonna happen? No, but I would. It would be great if it did. Okay. Dumas is probably old enough to know about the ancients. Probably, to be honest. Um, Dumas may have been written into existence where the ancients still existed. He spoke about it with some familiarity. That's interesting too, because like the ancients and native ones don't exist anymore, basically in the tower, right? As far as we know. For Dumas to be written like created that far back, um, I wonder if like so for example, what's Gustang's position? Like wave controller, right? Gustang's wave controller, right? That would be like a cool like so what if Gustang was the type of fighter who like created a bunch of people with like special like abilities like subversions of each position to fight for him. That would be like an interesting way for him to do battle. That's something that only he could do. So like obviously he can create life, right? So I mean like he would be able to create like different like so the sternness is obviously one thing, right? And I'm taking those meanings now as something different. So each arc librarian may have like something a particular trait. So sternness, you could take that as defense or whatever. That doesn't necessarily make him like I wonder what that makes me wonder what the rest of them are. Like what would Proust be, right? Like if Proust is the second strongest, what is Proust? Like um I wouldn't know what to put Proust. Now Proust is the supposedly the top lighthouse user or one of the top lighthouse users, right? What would Proust be? And he may be particular good like whatever it seems like whatever it is like the word that they're based around, they're particularly good at that thing in terms of fighting. So Proust with lighthouses, I don't know what the word would be around that. Then you have what's that guy now? Michael, right? The guy, the dark skinned guy with the white hair who was not afraid to fight Trom. He's an arc librarian. I wonder what he would be, right? We never seen him do battle, but like the arc librarians seem to have like a bit of a like even if we go back to that interaction, right? I forget what chapter that was when Michael helped transport them. Um, he said like he didn't mind like didn't they say something along the lines like oh I don't mind helping out like a fellow arc librarian. So like they all seem that like they that even gives you like an insight on their attitude to each other. like they're all the text of Gustang. So they actually seem like they look down on everybody else, to be honest. Like if you when you think about how Richmond spoke about um yo, that's interesting. So what the fuck was the nobody's name, the trash can? I can't remember his goddamn name. What was it? What was his name? Starts with a G. The goddamn trash can that I make fun of all the time. Um, Somebody type in the chat. I forget his name. I can't even remember his trash ass name no more. Who tried to steal the book first? I need somebody to type in the chat for me because I don't remember his fucking name right now. Giskar. Thank you, Zenu. Giskar. So like even that exchange with Giskar was weird, right? Like, didn't Richmond like make kind of fun of Giskar? Like, oh, Giskar's dead. Is he like? Oh, that sucks, right? Like, that's a weird interaction for something that's text. Like, that's like a weird interaction. Like, it's like he's a real like Giskar was a real person. Like this is the Pobitu family is like very very interesting to me right now because like you got the mix between the real people and the text people. So we've seen like Dumas give respects to Tiara as a princess, right? But then you have that interaction where it's just like, oh, Giskar died, huh? Like, huh? Like, what the fuck is going on with this family dynamic? And then the vice captain, you know, Bellier's like not really that guy. Like he's really not that guy. Like he might be like brain wise that guy, but he's not strength wise that guy. So if we take Giskar and Bellier, right, it makes if we put in the family strength up there, just using those two, shit don't look good. Like Gustang might have looked around and said, "What the fuck is wrong with my blood? Like, why are they like this? Hell nah." Hell the fuck nah. Like, yeah, let me put my soul into these things. Cause these motherfuckers, my sons, they ain't shit. They and and I was making fun of this because that shit kind of cheating. Like man's fabricated his family. That's kind of fucking cheating. Like that ain't fair, bro. Like what part of the game is that? Like where you could just write motherfuckers into your family? Like you got these people that's ranked in the tower, but they text. Like that's not fucking fair. Like, but that does give you a little bit of a it's a power scaling thing because it's just like, well, who's real? Because if Prouse isn't real, as if Prouse, which we Prouse is our arc librarian too, right? So if Prouse isn't real, none of the top dogs are real besides like Hugo, and that wasn't impressive because she got dipped by Robodon. Pobito family actual blood is really fucking weak. It's really fucking weak out here. Like holy shit. Holy shit is really fucking weak. Um Shit, like it ain't looking good. Like Tiara might actually be top dog here. Like in terms of like a real person, might be top dog. And that's why it does put in perspective why Annie would be so important to Gustang because one, I mean, her being as a hard princess, obviously, but her strength was real. So that could also be a factor on why she was so important and why, like, when she was active, it's such it shifts the difference in Gustang's army. Like his family becomes like a top family in terms of power when she's alive, not alive but unsealed. So that's just interesting. The family dynamics have become very very interesting. I saw y'all talk about some stuff in here. Let me get back to reading what y'all saying. Oh, is my mic still messed up? Sorry about that, Kira. I should have fixed that last week. I didn't realize it was still like that. Give me 5 seconds. I'll fix it right now. I should have been into this, but give me 5 seconds. Let me mute this real quick. take this one, right? Okay, should be clean now. I know. I turned it off. I turned it off. I turned it off to fix it. It should be coming through both right now, right? It should be both sides now, right? It should be clean. I was fixing it because I forgot. You guys did talk about that last week with the audio coming off one side. I still had it hooked up to my codec, but it's unhooked now, so it should be clean now. Um, right. Let me make sure. Is it's still not working? It says it's moving, so it should be clean. It's still coming through one side. Nah, no shot. It's still coming through one side. Okay, that I don't. Then if that's the case, I don't know what it is now. Um. Okay. All right. Cool. Copy that. Copy that. Thank you guys. Thank you. Um. All right. Let me get back to reading the chat. Rack transformation looks exactly like ancients that fought the 13 great warriors. It does. It does. I did peep that too. Um. I still don't think Rack should have killed a ranker from a great family, ancient power or not. I agree, Cam. I do agree. Um, I really hope the book thing will be explained soon. It just take too long. Yeah, we gotta like. I will say, while the recent chapters haven't been all that cracked up since we hit 2024, we do have a lot of lore that can be dropped, and I think like as we get to the peak, it'll happen. But at least in the background, immediate background, because obviously it's a lot of Torrent Tower God, period. But I mean, in the immediate background for your immediate things, um, like Enkidu's involvement and the book and stuff like that, that stuff's got to come like within at least the year, you know. So that's nice to at least know that it's gonna come eventually. So we're gonna get a lore dump of just like a bunch of shit that's gonna send the community into disarray. So I can't wait for that. Then we have season 2 of the anime coming, and that might bring some more attention to Tower of God. Um, Sad to say, it will bring some people. I think because the season 2 anime, which I forgot the trailer. Um, I meant to do a reaction to that, a quick YouTube short about it, and I completely forgot about it. I'll do that maybe this weekend, maybe on Friday. But I thought the animation was decent. It wasn't impressive because I've seen that type of animation before. Like it'll look good when the fights come, but otherwise it looks a little bit cheap. Um, in some ways, like if you look at the actual detail, and again, it also could not be finished. Like we still have till July, so it could also not be finished. Um, but there are parts of it that look a little cheap. But again, it's just a trailer, so there's no way to tell what's that the fine detail part of it. But other than that, like don't get me wrong, I'm not being. Uh, I'm happy that we're getting it. I'm just saying, as far as like I judge everything on this like same standard. I was happier to think that like what was it, Madhouse would possibly animate it. Like if it got like free run like animation. I don't know how many of you guys are watching free run right now, the anime, but that is like one of the best like animation studios, and Free Rent is a story. It's one of the best stories out right now. Shout out to Zenu for putting me on it early on, before it got the hype that it's getting now. Because I see a lot of people, I don't know, on Facebook recently, and I'm in like a couple anime groups on Facebook. And I was looking like a lot of people are talking about Free Run right now. A lot of people like it. I didn't like. If to me, it felt like last year a lot of people were talking about Vinland Saga, which listen, listen. Y'all wanna find something very interesting about like me. I know some of you guys probably get on TikTok. I have a TikTok. I don't use it like for anything besides posting my YouTube shorts sometimes. I made a video on, and it's on my YouTube too. I made a YouTube short giving my initial judgments about Vinland Saga. If y'all want to see people flame the shit out of me, like for my opinion, go to my TikTok. Go to my TikTok and go watch that video. That video has like 20,000 views or something like that. And I have not read it. I have not read the comments on that video since like October. Like October was the last time I read comments. There are so many comments and so many people I know that's given like because they were giving. Sorry, they were giving me shit. They were giving me shit then about it. I still get random notifications whenever I pop on TikTok. I get on there because my girlfriend sends me stuff on there sometimes, and but I don't scroll. I'm not a TikToker. I'm not a TikTok brain guy. I don't care. I don't want to be one of those people who get absorbed in that shit. Okay, YouTube Shorts already takes about 20 minutes out of my day now when I get stuck in that. So I don't get on TikTok. But if you want to see something interesting, go to my TikTok. Go to my Vinland Saga video. Let me see how many views it got. I know it has tons of comments, and people are giving me shit for my opinion on it. It has 17.8K. It has so many comments on there. People giving me shit, bro. Oh my god! Like, and that's the part of the anime community that I avoid because and you cannot give your criticisms on anything in this generation without people like, oh, you're a fucking idiot. You don't know what the fuck good writing is. You don't know what this is. You don't know what that is. I'm sorry, but I don't want to watch somebody shovel shit for 10 episodes and walk through his character development with this other guy who just happens to be relevant this season. Sorry, that's not what Vinland Saga was fucking built on. The first season was built on fucking fighting, okay? Call it what you want. While it had its decent character development moments, it was built on the fucking fighting and the blood. That's what got season one its hype, okay? So when you go to season two and half the season is this man shoveling shit and pulling down trees, I'm sorry if it's fucking boring and it's taking a while to get to its peak. Sorry, that's if you market it this way in season one, I'm expecting the same shit in season two. No, I got shit shoveling for fucking 12 episodes, 12 to 14 episodes, okay? I'm gonna think it's slow. It's fucking slow, alright? I'm one who can let a plot develop, but it was literally 14 episodes of shoveling shit. Sorry, I don't want to watch that. Okay? Not when you built the story differently. See, Freerun is a story that did not build itself on fucking fighting. I can read and watch a story that isn't built on fighting. I love Freerun. Freerun doesn't fight every other episode. They have a very few fighting um episodes. But I love Free Run to Death. It is the top anime for me. I said it last year when 2023 ended that I get Free Run didn't end, but I thought it was the best anime last year. Like by far. I'm sorry. Like I get Vinland Saga has a bunch of and I don't use the term meat writers, but based on that TikTok section in my TikTok, Vinland Saga has a bunch of fucking meat writers. I hate to talk like that, but that's what the fuck it is. That just can't see anything wrong with it. It's just the greatest fucking thing known to man. I don't give a shit. Sorry guys, I don't necessarily agree with that. Okay, um, I I think Free Run was the best anime even during half the season last year, and I'm still rocking with that opinion. It's still peak right now, and it's getting the hype it deserves. I've seen some people even change their opinions after actually watching it now to saying that oh this might be better than fucking Vinland Saga. I think it absolutely is. Sorry, but yeah, if y'all want to go see something interesting, watch people actually give me shit and see how actual toxic the fucking anime community is which is why I don't be in these spaces with people like I don't no, these people are absolutely calling me out, giving me shit. And after I seen the first wave, I didn't expect the video to get like as many views as it did, and it's still getting views to this day. People giving me shit, bro, and I honestly don't give a fuck. Believe me, I don't give a fuck about anybody's opinion. I really don't. But that's why I don't look at it. But if people are giving me shit, bro, like initially when I didn't think the video would go it's not necessarily viral, but it's doing decent views. Um, I was like commenting back on people giving my opinion, like I don't think this shit is that good. Like I'm sorry, like, but then it started to get a little bit out of hand. And I was like, okay, I don't, I don't even want to be here no more. Y'all control my video. I'm just gonna leave it up. So that's what that shit is. So just for something y'all to look at. Thought it was interesting. I know we're getting off topic of Tower of God, but I just wanted to bring that up. Let me get to the more recent comments. Richmond apathy. Okay. What would that be in relation to fighting though? When did Adori ever try to jump bomb? I don't know what you mean by that. Didn't the Giscard get no diff if for somebody with such a cool design? I was so upset. Giscard's fucking dookie, bro. Like, I don't even want to talk about him. He don't deserve to be spoken about. Um, the Gus thing creating an imaginary family is kind of sad. All I know is that TR better be real. If TR is not real, I will. Yo, we might actually have to pull up. We might actually have to pull up on CU if TR isn't real. We might actually have to be toxic and pull up on him, bro, because there's no shot. No shot you taking TR from me. It's not happening. Sorry, we not rocking with that. Oh yeah, I see how it's going on. Then there's the no sound. Okay. We still don't know the contents of the book nor the memories of Leviathan. Enkidu Icarus book. Animation quality from a different universe. Free Run is amazing. I started reading the manga a bit. I am nervous to dive into that realm. I might combat if after the season ends on the anime, I might dive into the manga because I'm so into the anime is so fucking good, dude. Like it's so super rare that there's an anime that I look forward to watching every week. Like it that I don't get that feeling anymore. With a lot of stuff that I read. Like Tower of God is one of those things like not only for like the content aspect, but I enjoy reading it and watching it. But the hype is in like, you know, if you understand what I'm saying. Free Written, the cliffhangers every other episode, bro, I'm legit like, oh my god, like, and I don't hate to be a doomsday guy, but I'm sometimes that type of guy who goes, oh, I hope nothing happens to me that so I can watch it next week. Like that, I'm that type of guy. Like, oh God, please let like life be real good with me this next week so I can watch this next episode because that's how much I enjoy the shit. Like it, I go to the absolute extreme. Like, oh fuck, I hope I'm here to watch it because like I love this shit. And that's how much I'm enjoying Free Run. Like it's such a well told story, dude. I love anime and manga that go outside the realm of normal storytelling and just make it so fucking good. Like it's so good to me. So have you ever seen episode 1 of Free Run? Cam, you missing out, bro. Missing out. Uh TikTok blocked in my country, so I can't. Must be nice. Must be nice. Damn, you watch Free Run Mark? Wait, you just wait for season 2 of The Real Goat haven't even come yet. What? Is something better? Man, don't tell me that. Um, Mark, can you read the top comments? On what on that Finland Saga video? Fuck no. I ain't reading that shit. I listen. I know what it looked like over there. I'm not reading that shit. You can't get me read that shit. I know it's bad. Like I know it's bad because like even when like my girl would send me stuff, you get those like notifications and like I wouldn't read through them. I would just have to get to the video she sent me. But I would get little shit like, oh this motherfucker, this motherfucker. I would get like little shit coming at me. I'm like, oh these motherfuckers hate me on here. But I'm not reading the full comments. No, I ain't reading that shit, bro. Uh, all right, Daniel. Peace out, brother. Um, we talked about orders from Zahar and how admins and guardians stop here and arming, jumping Gus and doing. I don't think librarians per se has anything to do with fighting. I don't think Gustain's creations have true freak will and are limited to their personality trait. Um, I think they all have particular things that they're supposed to do. So they all have objectives. So for instance, Dumas is definitely like the sentinel, okay? Like he's the one that guards the most important thing, who retrieves the most important thing. Like that is Gustang's go-to man. Like I need you to handle this. I need you to handle that. I need you to go do this. I need you to go do that. And he gonna fucking do it. Like, and that's who Dumas is. Now Richmond, his thing was to secure the text. Secure like he's like the guy who is supposed to, I guess his goal was always to retrieve the text. He was created for that. Proust, I don't know yet. Proust seems like the commander of like the army who comes up, like he's the plotter, he's the cunning one, like as you said earlier. So I think he commands the armies in general. Like that's his job. He's very calculated. He's very um most lighthouse users are the brain. So I think like it makes sense for Proust to be that. Michael, I don't know. I don't know. He seems very bold to even want to fight Trom. But I don't know. I can't really give out. And I think there's like I think there may be more than like those or I hope there's more than those arc librarians. I hope there's more. So, um, wish more people in the Discord watch Free Run because I want to talk about it. Yeah, Zenu, I know you sometimes you watch it before me. Like sometimes I usually get off of work and I sleep throughout the day and I'll see you leave a comment about it. Um, and I usually don't even reply because it's my day off, so I don't really be having time to reply. I reply pretty late, but no, some of the shit like I told you with last week's episode, I thought it was a little bit draggy. It was probably like the first episode I felt like it was a little bit draggy, but it was like still I still love it. Like I can give it its grace because it's giving me such enjoyment. So I watched episode 1 today, and if it's good, I'll keep watching. Honestly, Cam, yeah, like Freedom's a tearjerker, man. It's such a good series. I love it. But anyway, the first 4 episodes made me watch together, and one long episode split into 4. That's probably right. What do you think the next family to be introduced will be in the end of the chess game? I think it's gonna be I think it's gonna be the Ha family. I absolutely think it's gonna be the Ha family. Um, to me, it's gotta be the Ha family. If not, yeah, I probably believe I'm probably with Cam on the Blossom. I'm probably with not Blossom, was Eurasia family. Probably the Eurasia family, but I'm rocking with the Ha family right now. Only because Yuri went back. Yuri left to go to her grandmother. If Yuri leaves and then this chess match thing has happened, it just feels like to me like Yuri would go back and talk to her grandmother about everything that's going on. She would talk to her about Bomb. It just seems like the perfect opportunity to give Yuri an excuse to have her grandmother come through. Um, because of her relationship with Bomb and everything that's going on with the family heads, it just seems like a perfect opportunity to introduce her. Uh, and given Yuri's personality, I think that Yurin's the character who like so they're the physical enhancement type, right? So Yurin's that seems like the type of character to me, given Yuri's personality, since she's a spitting image. You know how in most anime there's the girl who's like kind of like the hot girl, like the girl who usually gets like angry pretty fast, and she's usually the girl who punches everybody in the head, like kind of like how Nami does for One Piece. Like she punches them in the head when they say stupid shit. Like Urine to me, based off Yuri, is kind of like she was that girl in the group. Especially since she's physically strong. Like she seems like she'd be the one to check everybody, like when they're being or they're arguing, or excuse me, arguing or doing dumb shit. So, to me, this seems like a very good opportunity to introduce urine. So I hope it's urine. Um, more of the hot family would be nice. Uh, so yeah. I don't see blood matter getting involved yet, and yeah, I don't see blood matter. I don't see um I don't see blood matter. I don't see Two Perry. I don't see Ari. I don't see any of them. Uh, is Lil Whoopi a spider head is as strong as the other heads? Because if she is, she can. You can imagine Ivanka fighting with Rack on the same level. We need to talk about this because there seems to be the misconception about Spider Mommy. Okay, Spider Mommy is not as impressive as motherfuckers keep thinking she is. Listen, if it was not for Trom's shield, I absolutely think Evankill washes the fuck out of her. Okay? Trom's shield saved her. Absolutely saved her. Okay? I don't like no. Like no. She absolutely is probably no, she gets washed. I'm sorry. It's the shield. The shield saved the fuck out of her. Ivanka washes her. There's nothing to stop her from Ivanka from absolutely roasting her into to fucking food, bro. So she was the perfect matchup for Ivanka. And I'm not gonna lie, Ivanka did let her guard down, like she did. But she was the perfect matchup. Like for somebody who fights the way she does, it was just perfect matchup. But I think it. No, no. But anyway, um, Urine is likely the oh excuse me he's Urine is likely to protect bomb faction. I absolutely agree. Soon the air. I forget what does that mean. Oh yeah that's what that means. Yeah, that type of character is what that means. That's right. Thank you, Evie. Um, I can see that about Urine. I hope she's exactly like that. That would be a change from Gusting and Tron, who clearly have issues. Yeah, and I don't doubt that Urine has some of that twisted nature too, because I love the idea of all the family heads common having that twisted nature of superiority. So I hope that Urine is a sprinkle of like she loves Yuri, and she probably loves Jinsong too. Um, but like and she does have a smaller family too, so maybe she cares more. But I would love for her to still like have that superiority complex that they all have. Like that is like a defining feature for me for the family heads. Like they're all supposed to be fucking twisted. So I don't want Urine to be like this humane fucking family head. I would that would ruin the image for me. Now, mind you, I don't think they're all sheep and that they all are like that, but I would love to her to still feel that dominance. Like I don't want her to bring herself down. What do they call that? Down to earth feeling. I don't want to feel that from her. She can give Bomb a little bit of special treatment, but I want her to absolutely still be oh, these are just fucking these are just regulars. Like I would still love that. Um, the Widow was considered a top three branch head along with Pooh Diddy and Perseus. In class right now. I hope y'all are having fun. Hey, Scythe, thanks for stopping by. I hope you good, brother. Yeah, you did miss the roasting session. I wonder what Fug is doing at the tree Arlene used to stay at. Evankill and Elaine are there. I think they're coming, dude. I honestly think they're coming. Like they're gonna come. This shit's gonna hit a peak. They're probably gonna come. Okay, I hope so. Because the otherwise the power scale is completely messed up. Roasting my goat when I'm not here to defend him. The shield is like the sword of white of, or thorn of bomb. It's part of her power. Fuck that. Fuck that. Listen, y'all know event kills are my top 10 favorite people. Fuck that. Okay, I'm not accepting that shit. That's my bias is kicking in, and fuck that. Fuck that shield. Okay. Um, I think urine will scum like Traum and Gustang, just less so. Yeah, I think so too, and I hope that's the case. It's better that way for me. The shield isn't part of her power; it was given to her by Traum. Yeah, it's that kind of that slope where like it's part of her power, but it's not necessarily like you like everybody has their qualms about how to scale that. Like I personally would not see that as a part of her power. Just like fucking what's the guy? Matt. When Matt was fighting Zamzam, Matt was probably getting his ass beat if he didn't have the spear that was given to him by Gustang. Um just thinking about that, Gustang like giving out like weapons like that, his family's fucking weak, bro. Like, cause even with that weapon, Matt wasn't impressive. Like, he really wasn't impressive. Even with the weapon, he didn't do anything that made me look like, oh, this high ranker is like him. He was just like the spear really made up for most of the shit he could do. So it's just like, although this is not, he wasn't fucking inspiring. Ugh, Poe beat out family in the dumpster right now. It is not looking good. It is not looking good. All right, we've been talking about a lot of different things. It's been fun. Um, but let me get to the comment section. I have not read anybody's comments, so um, I have no idea what people are talking about. So I'm gonna pull those up now. Comment time. I need like a segment. Um, did y'all see how many views the IGN official trailer for Tower of God got? You would never think that Tower God has this many fucking people watching it, bro. Like, I know we're the like extreme, like we are in the extreme, but like when you see how many people view the trailer, it's just like, where the fuck are y'all at? Like, I know a lot of those people are in like Dr. Bonehead's stream, and I've still never like watched any of his stuff, and I'm pretty sure it's good stuff. I just never watched it. But when you see this type shit, right? IGN 212K views. Where the fuck y'all been at? Like, it could be like anime only watchers. I get that exists, but it's just like I like you just don't think that kind of interest is there sometimes. Like, you know, so it's interesting. I haven't read any of the comments either, so I don't know what people are exactly saying about it. But I just think that's interesting. All right, let me see comments. All right, cool. Got the comments up. Newest first, per usual. 212K Bonehead is great, especially D&D coming. I don't I'm not sub to him, and I don't know when he streams. I think I should give him a chance one of these days just to see if I enjoy his content or if I what he's talking about. He does read the fucking cringy ass webtoon version of it, and I did go back to read some of them translations. The webtoon translation is fucking cringy, bro. I ain't gonna cap to you. Like, I don't even know if I could stomach that shit. It's so goddamn light. Like, it just feels light, dude. Like, I don't know if y'all have gone back to read some of that. Because Zenu like mentioned it to me, and I was just like, okay, let me go back and like read a couple of these, and it's just the way they say shit. It's just fucking soft. Like, what the fuck is the route of this? Like, I don't. No, the translators from Cosmic and I forget the other guy's name. Is it Christian? But they're like their translations are really good. Like I enjoy it. It's like it keeps the savagery and the seriousness of it. The webtoon version just seems so fucking soft, dude. Like it just seems so fucking light, dude. Um, all right, let me uh let me set this up. And let me grab that comment box. I'll fix that. Okay. Okay, okay. Let me see what y'all talking about before I dive into this. There's another guy. His name is What Wu Win. He hands down makes the best Tower of God lore videos and saying how he did every possible research over the tower. Really, that's interesting. Why I just put up what women? I tried to type in what Wu Win and put up what women. Um, what Wu Win? Hmm. He did all bombs powers explained. English translation of the video from Koi Koi Con channel. Okay. Okay, it looks like he has a second channel too where he has 35K viewers on that channel. I like his thumbnails. Okay, I might watch some of these. I'll definitely tune into some of his stuff during work. He has pretty long videos too. I'll check him out. Um, all right. Let's get to these comments. So, all right. So first mate, I know that's first mate. I know what it says at his at, but that's for his. I call him first mate. That's his name. It's just how it shows on this side of it. But first mate says, "So glad to hear this from a long time reader. Your initial thoughts. Appreciate you. This guy has been with me for a long time. I appreciate you, buddy." Um, Scythe. Scythe was one of the first commenters this week. So see what Scythe talking about. So here's my prediction. So feel free to cook me on stream if I'm wrong in 10 different ways. Yo, Scythe might be like low key. What do you call that with somebody who enjoys pain? Like ever since Scythe started making comments, he been prefacing all his comments with like, "Feel free to cook me. Like cook me if you need to, or cook me if you want." Like Scythe might be like what they call an exhibitionist. Like Scythe might enjoy like this type shit. Like I just need y'all to let him know in the Discord. Like be careful. That's what it seems like. But anyway, um, Bomb goes true self dark twist form. Is that the messages? Okay. I might I probably was wrong about that. I figured I was messages. Scythe might be in messages. I might legit like if I could change his name in the Discord, I would attach that to his name. Anyway, and it gets absolute. Bomb goes true self dark twist mode and gets absolutely folded into a lawn chair by Dumas. Yes, that's what I'm saying. I listen. I know people thinking. Some people think that Bomb's gonna get one shot. I don't think so. Okay, I absolutely believe that Dumas is still gonna stuff him down the toilet, bro. Look at Scythe. He's in here. He's supposed to be in class, but he's in here. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? You're supposed to be in class. I said that with some confidence that you weren't going to be in here. Anyway, Double Thorn, Leviathan, Shinwa Ryu, that shit ain't cooking this time. I agree with you. See, man, you ain't got to worry about getting cooked. I agree with you. Now, a lot of people in the chat might not agree with you, but I agree with you. Dumas put that fool into a pack and smoked some from before the chapter halfway over. Scythe, I agree with you. Okay, you are putting your stocks into good stuff right now. You are, despite them Karaka stocks, you bleeding slow bleeding from those. You might be up next week. Okay, I think you're gonna be good. Scene ends with Dumas carrying Bomb's body while Rack picks up Coon's body. While Rack is incapacitated. I'm confused. Rack is like out for the count. Like, bro got holes in his chest. Like, he is not going the fuck nowhere. I don't know where that part comes from, but okay. We see whatever Tiara is up to, and maybe find Dorsey or Enkidu. I predict that CU cooks a 9.5 chapter. I do think that CU is gonna cook the next couple chapters because bro been getting cooked by everybody else, even the Koreans. Like his last couple chapters have not been good. But I think we're gonna go on a good stretch here. It seems like we're heading into the right direction. So I agree with you here. What are we talking about? He thinks you're I'm watching without sound and Marcus smiling. Am I getting cooked in chat? Bro, since the energy, that's funny. If she has some contract as against an Impact content creator, that would explain why he's not cooking some of the. Okay. Rack is half dead. Playboy. Keyword half dead. True, but I don't think Rack's carrying any fucking body. I think Dumas carrying all of them out of here. But thanks, Scythe. No, I agree with your comment this week, bro. Yeah, you good. You good. It's better than last week's. Anyway, we moving on to J. Cool. So J. Cool says it seems like the Pobidao might be the weakest of the great families. This is what I was saying earlier. All of their top tier rankers seem to be Gustain's creation, not actual blood related or experimented like Lobo Pia's. I was initially voting Pobidao would win, but now it seems like Lobo Pia would now, in my opinion, based on this chapter in the past few, 6.5 out of 10 anyways. I agree. We were talking about this a little bit earlier about the top dogs in the family are all text, and that does put this in a weird space because again, the theory that I was legit spitballing with MS in the Discord about a joke, like what if the pen is the creator of all these text people, in that if the pen can be destroyed, then all the text people die. That would turn the war on its fucking head. Proust, Michael, any other arc librarian that's been created, they all disappear. They're gone. Dumas is gone. So his top dogs are fucking gone. Like, it makes it easier for Robodon and them to just sweep up in there. Yeah, it changes how things are going to go for the war. So I was joking with that theory, but it legit is looking better and better. So yeah. You love to see how jokes come to reality. It's kind of fun that way. So thank you, J. Cool. Definitely peeped what you was talking about. My bad. Um, I had the stream a little too big. That's why I usually don't have it this big. Ooh, little laggy, little laggy. Get yourself together. All right, we clean, we clean, we clean. Okay, back to it. So, hey, 608. I think you're new here. I haven't seen you before, but thanks for the comment, bud. Appreciate it. Hey, 608 says, random thought. They will change Dumas' heart with Coon to revive him, even though realistically, I think the fish will be the one. They swap Dumas's heart with Coon's. I don't know how I feel about that. That just seems like such a weird and weak way for Dumas to lose if he does lose. It's kind of weak. I'm not gonna lie. I hope that's not the case, dude. Like obviously the firefish is cooking something, right? But to switch the heart out would be kind of fucking weak. I ain't gonna cap. So, they're still in Keto around, and Bomb will absorb it. They could be the power up Bomb will use to defeat Dumas. I don't like that either. Like I don't like power up dumps. I'm not a fan of power up dumps at all. I hope that's not the case. Um, we don't need any more power ups. We don't. So I hope that's not the case. Let's slow down on the power ups. We've had enough this season already. Especially in the recent chapters. So I hope that's not the case. But thanks for the comment, hey 608. I appreciate you. We got Loki Ragnarok 1881. No, wait, this isn't Loki. This is Combat. Sorry, Combat. So Combat says, I said the same easily at 8.5 out of 10. Two things though. Kun can't die here, and Bomb 2 can't lose here. Maybe Bomb strikes a deal with Dumas and restarts his heart and willingly goes with him to Gustang if Bomb can't win. The only way to ensure Kun comes back. I like that. I like that Combat. That would be a cool way to do things. So Bomb willingly goes means that we definitely get the lore drop. Bomb is getting diffed here, so I think that would be. I like the idea that Bomb cannot get like shredded to the point where he can't revive Coon. Like if Coon's not gonna revive on its own, it's on Bomb to revive him. So Bomb may have to measure his he may have to measure what's important here if he doesn't go all out. So I can see a scenario where he says, "Look, I'll go with you. Just let me revive my friends. Let me heal my friends, and fuck it." Like I like that. I'm cool with that. I don't have a problem with it. I don't need Bomb to go all out and fight. I don't. I really don't need it. This was enough for me. I know some people don't like that. They want to see Bomb actually like try his hardest and fight. And I'm okay with that too. But I'm also okay with the fact that he might not because the situation is serious. His friends are in fucking dire straits. So I get it. Um, yeah, I like that comment. Good comment. Bomb can lose if Gustang wants his memory back to advance the plot. Doubt it since the whole if Bomb loses the beat, he's taken away forever. Is what I'm getting out of this. I agree. He can, but he won't. Um, yeah, he won't. He can lose, but he won't. And I think everybody agrees with that. So yeah. Moving on. We got Zenu. Let me check the chat real quick. We got oh not much. Okay. MS go. What if Rack merges with Kun in the future? What if Rack merges with Kun in the future? Um, okay. Interesting thought there. I just did not. That was not computing with me. I was. You lost me there for a second. I ain't gonna cap. you you lost me there for a second. You fucking lost me for a second. You fucking lost me. Oh shit, you lost me with that one. I ain't gonna cap. um Alright, let me get to the news comment. You lost me with that one, man. So I ain't gonna lie, brother. Um um Alright, so we got the news comment. So Senu goes, Dumas swatted bomb like Cell did with Mr. Satan. He's such a savage. This dude literally canceled bombs all at the end of the chapter, and I legit thought he snapped his neck. For real though, that's exactly what I thought. I legit, not I agree with Zenu. I legit thought that he grabbed him like he snapped his neck, yo. I legit thought that for a second. Before we got to the panel where you see his body's actually like twisting, I thought he snapped his neck. And I was like there was a second where I was reading that, I was like, oh my, I was like, it was like, oh my god, no way type shit. But yeah, that I had the same thought. Bomb really thought he was cooking with the Dragon Tiger Gate too. He's a legitimate question I have. Here's a legitimate question I have. Do you think Bomb and Leviathan's power got a rage boost, and if so, they're stronger the form he will use against Wee Wee? That's what I was trying to get at during the chapter review. So I was trying to say that Bomb's anger seems to be um more so rage, um like actual rage, and it seems to be mixed with Leviathan, um which is creating a weird dynamic for me. Because the panel of him and Leviathan popping out is showing that. Like and that's why I think Bomb's not going all out, because this sense of rage is different. Like before Leviathan with just with White, with fighting against White, um the connection wasn't really there. Like there wasn't anything there. So now with Leviathan and Bomb being kind of synonymous with each other, and we're seeing more Leviathan than Bomb, it seems like it's having some type of alteration to me, and that's kind of a stretch. And I get it if you don't agree with that, that's fine. But I do think the significance of Leviathan popping out when Bomb's getting mad, in that panel with them getting shown together, shows something there that like Leviathan's rage, which we know Leviathan is a monster filled with fucking hatred and rage, it's the same thing. Like Bomb is kind of going in like sort of Bomb esque, but sort of not, like going into attack Dumas without like popping all your shit. It seems like a lot of rage there. Not necessarily a calculated approach. Where like when we see him go dark change mode, it was kind of like rage, but like silent rage, like passive aggressive rage, like oh I'm gonna beat your fucking ass, like but in a calm way. Even when he made his transformation against Wee Wee, it took him to kind of calm down when he made the transformation. Like I think a lot of people are like, I know he was like frozen, but you can't ignore that. Like you can't ignore the fact that when Bomb did do that transformation with Leviathan popping out, it was like he was calming down, like he was centering himself to do it. So his emotions are all over the place, and I think that has a lot to do with why he's not going like all the way there. Like, and it also goes to show that Bomb has had it pretty simple with most of the people he's fought. Like besides White, where the beef with him and White was there for a long time. And he could confirm that White actually killed two people. Now Coon isn't. He doesn't believe that Coon's actually dead, and Brax just fucked up. Now I know I get these are his best mates, but White actually killed these people, and Bomb could tell that they were actually dead because White doesn't play when he talks like that type of shit. They're actually fucking dead. So I think the level of rage is different when you make that comparison against the White fight. Um, so now if we don't get it next chapter, it's not gonna happen. Okay, and I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing. Again, with Light Combat's comment, it could be a measure of what's important. These are his best mates here that are on the ground. So if he can save them without fighting, he might choose that. But if he chooses the rage mode, well, then what happens with that? Does he not have enough time to repair Kun's body with Shinsu? Because that's what he does. He repairs the way he brought Arya, the way he like brought it back to life was repairing her body with Shinsu, and then basically snatching her soul and putting it back in her body type shit. Like, that's kind of how it worked. So if he's not doing that, if Kun brings himself back, then there's no way to assume that Kun would bring himself back. Like Bomb wouldn't know that Kun could do that. So his thought process has to be, I have to save him. So it could be a measure of what's important here. Let me try to heal and repair Rack and save Kun. I'll go with you. So I don't think that's a bad plot. No, it's a measure of what's important. So I don't think that's a bad way to go about it. Um, so we know the Nest and his fight with Ren that he can only use his bits and pieces of Leviathan's power and an overall massive energy source. We also know that Leviathan has its will of its own. If that's the case, Bomb receives a pretty good rage amp, and then him not popping the second Lord Black Shinsu horns or whatever wouldn't bother me. That's what I was getting at. It makes sense to me. Like I could explain that part away if that's what it is, but that it has to be what it is next chapter. Like we have to get him. He either has to go all out or he has to choose not to fight. It has to be that. It can't be more of the what's going on now type shit. Because if that's what's gonna happen, expect people to rage or lose their fucking mind. Like expect it. So, however, next chapter Bomb needs to go all out because he's getting his ass kicked. Bomb needs to lose, and I hope he does. I agree. AA for dying. Well, who cares? This man is alive. Yeah, we know that. When he does a revive this time, I hope there's a consequence for Beyond I'm Cold. I agree. If you're gonna keep killing your main characters, you gotta punish them, dude. You gotta punish them. Like whether it's Kun not getting a piece of his soul back, losing a part of himself, his I think was it MS or somebody throwing out a theory where he lose parts of his life force, meaning that he won't live as long as much other people. I agree with punishments like that. While they don't have significance now, I need to know, like, and you have to explain that. Like you can't just say I feel different or I don't feel like I don't know, but I'm back. It needs to be some shit where I don't feel like if Kun revives, he needs to say I don't feel as whole. Like there's a part of me that feels like it's missing. We need that type of text, okay? Then that confirms that okay, something's wrong, something happened, and it can become important later. So that would be a good way to do things, in my opinion. Um, so if CU wants to add some serious tension to this fight, he could have IU collect the depth now and when AA revives. That would be interesting. Dumas noticing that Rack is an ancient is very interesting. We talked about that earlier. Dumas has been carrying these past several chapters, and I'm invested in Bomb's fight with him. Dumas has been the sole reason the shit has been interesting. I agree. It's been 100 chapters since Bomb was in a fight with someone who challenged him, as White was defeated exactly 100 chapters ago. I agree with that. And I didn't know it was exactly 100 chapters ago. Okay. This chapter is 8 out of 10 for me. Dumas is him. Bomb failed to land the Dragon Tiger Gate, and the art was spectacular. Art was fantastic this chapter, bro. That panel, I know I keep bringing up the panel with him and Leviathan, but him in that panel with him and Leviathan was so clean. It was so fucking clean. And the panel with him using the Dragon Tiger Gate, it was so clean, dude. I loved it. And even Dumas' facial expressions when he was looking at him, like I loved it. So good. My predictions are that we'll see Bomb use more powers like the Thrusters, the Second Thorn, True Self Dark, Shinsu mode, and hopefully Bloodstained Crown. However, Bomb will still be on the losing end of the fight. The pen needs to rest in piss. Damn. Didn't want to see that pen. It's got to become relevant at some point. That's why she gave it to him. So I'm sorry. This might be the time. Actually, what if Bomb pulls out the pen only for Dumas to steal it and use it to start his heart? Okay. Interesting concept. Okay. That could be a thing. I think Dumas will try to end Bomb, have Bomb use the Shinwa Ryu to jumpstart his heart. I think AA will revive at the end of the chapter. Okay. W comment from Zenu. Really good shit. What y'all talk about over here? Kun is dead. This isn't sad. His fish is drowned. The father wasn't proud. Kun ran put Kun ran puts a fort. While Agnes put Elford. Oh, Kun Ran puts in effort while Kun Agnes puts in Elford. Gotcha. Okay, I had to keep reading. Even Prince looking down with shame, wanting to die again. You ain't shit, Flip. Since Bomb could copy the gate from seeing it in the past, does that mean he can copy other moves that he saw in the past, like Gust, Blade, Fire, or Trump? I think that. I think so. I think so. This chapter confirmed that his copying ability got better. Yeah, that's seeing Dragon Tiger Gate one time is crazy. Like that's nasty work. Like Bomb really is nasty work. Oh shit, I gotta go. All right, send you peace, buddy. Thanks for your comment. I just read it. I don't know if you were here for it, but take care. I'll see you in the Discord, bud. Big Schmood, my boy. Big Schmood goes. Dumas hit Bomb so hard that Caliban smiled from the floors above. Oof, that's tough. I agree with you though. This chapter goes hard. That's from Yakin. It definitely go. I definitely think it was about a better chapter. Um, Watching Naya stream, I know he didn't think the chapter was like that good. I know like he enjoyed parts of it, but he didn't think it's that good. I don't like guys. I've said it before. I respect Naya and I like watching him because I agree with a lot of his opinions on things. But I don't agree with everything with him. Like I try to make my judgments based on the chapter itself and not necessarily what I assume the next thing will be or past things. I try to look at each chapter objectively as its own instance and take in small bits of the previous. But as a chapter itself, if you're just reading it and Kun is dead, like wow, it's a shock factor. It is a shock factor. Now it doesn't until at the end of the chapter where I get to think about the chapter that I think that well Kun's not going to be stay dead, but the initial feeling it gave me was like, oh wow, he's dead, and then Rack's getting fucked up, and then Bomb's getting fucked up, and I'm reading it and I'm enjoying it like holy shit, they're getting fucked up. Like I think that's good, and the art is fantastic. Fantastic. Dumas is talking shit. It's good. Now, I told you like I did have an issue with like the revive thing. Like obviously you can't keep killing main characters because it makes it cheap. But that's my own opinion for the future. Objectively, I thought the chapter was good. So, um, so him attacking Kun first was so smart. I agree. You kill the brain. You always kill the brain. Um, Good shit. Especially when you think he has something to do with your heart stopping. So very good shit. Um, Dungeon Master. I haven't seen you around here, but thanks for joining, bud. Appreciate you. The reverse jumping in this chapter is insane. Reverse jumping in this? Oh, the reverse jump. He means like jumping somebody in the fight. Like, oh, y'all three thought y'all was gonna beat my ass, or you and Rack thought y'all was gonna beat my ass, and he ended up handling both of them. It absolutely is insane. I agree with you. Get your ass smacked, boy. Ace goes. Bomb isn't a regular, so he will be family head level plus. Kun basically can revive himself, so he is kind of immortal like a family head, and Rack is an ancient, so he has a lot of potential. Nice powers. He's right to an extent. But that doesn't mean like they should be able to get away with a lot of shit, right? So if you're looking for the future and how things will likely be at the end game, yeah, this is probably right. But for the time being, they do need to struggle and go through things. And people can't just keep dying and being revived though, because death will mean nothing in the future. So but W comment, thank you, Ace. I get what you're saying. Mitsuki, my dog. Mitsuki got 212 subscribers. Mitsuki, you got a channel? I might have to check it out after this. Okay. Mitsuki goes, man. Once I tried to make a counter for how many times Kun says bomb in the manhwa, like Misaka says Eren, but I gave up. Yo. You are probably absolutely fucking right. The amount of times that he says bomb name is probably insane. So I started to wonder, maybe counting how many times Kun fake died, but it seems that this will be another long count. Mitsuki be like, yo, your comments be so funny, and I don't know if you notice you like do this shit like almost on all your comments. She'll start with some shit that like kind of like it's just like okay, like where is this going, and then like in the middle you'll get there and it's just like okay, I see what you did there. Like you always start like that. I legit love reading your comments. Um, for Bond being not serious, I think he's afraid to unleash all his powers, lest Leviathan takes control over him and he loses himself in the process. We're getting Naruto esque. I agree to an extent. I don't want to go there. I don't want to go with control over the body, but I do want to think the rage factor plays a part. Where Bomb just loses control of himself. Not in terms of Leviathan controlling himself, but like pure rage isn't controlling him. Kind of like how what just happened to Rack, right? Like Rack just went pure rage mode. That's what I think may happen. Um, but I if he takes over his body, it happens. I would hate for that to happen. That'd be interesting because then you have Leviathan controlling Bomb, and then you have Enkidu controlling like I'm forgetting names today, guys. I suck. But what the fuck is Enkidu controlling I can't remember his fucking name. Y'all correct me. But y'all know what I'm talking about. Lawless World Media. I miss you, bud. You used to be in here all the time. I hope you're doing well. Kun going to ensnare Dumas's heart. It seems like that's the route that people are going. Um I hope it's not um yeah, Guru. Thank you, Combat. I'm sucking with names today. I have my days where I can't remember shit. But Guru, yes. Kun going to ensnare Dumas's heart. It seems like people think that everybody's of the idea that there's something with Kun's heart and Dumas's heart. So I'm glad that everybody made that connection. Now how it's gonna come about is the interesting part. So, um, also what y'all talking about? Sorry for Kun disrespect. I'm just too tired. I'm going to bed. It's 1 a.m. here. Okay, Flip. I'll take it easy, buddy. Thanks for staying up. I mean, permanently someone from Bomb side needs to die. I like Kun, but in second time, so you did that with a revive gimmick. I agree. You can't keep using the revive gimmick. It again, it cheapens death and it doesn't make it mean anything, especially when you do it to the main cast. They need to suffer for it. That's the only way it's good narratively. Um, okay, so we got Loki here. So Loki says, "I've not seen Loki cook like this." So let's see what he's talking about. I kind of feel like Tog is not brutal like it was at the beginning of season two. I feel like Bomb too easily shut off his training from Fug. Too easily, too easily he seemingly reverted back to nice guy like overnight. True, because even when he was talking in the beginning of this chapter, I don't know if anybody realized, and you guys probably did, but it wasn't anything massive. Even in the beginning of this chapter, when Bomb said that they would stop Dumas's heart, he said it in like a depressing way, like he didn't want to shut Dumas's heart off. And it's just like, motherfucker, do you realize that this man is trying to like really diff and destroy y'all? Like, do you understand that? So like, you can't be feeling bad for shutting off his Dumas's heart. Like, you can't be that guy, Bomb. And I bet he's regretting feeling like that now, seeing that Coon's fucking dead. So, what's up, J Cool? You good, buddy? I've been going for almost 2 hours now. So we towards the end of the stream, but I'm still reading comments, so I'll probably go on for another maybe 10, 15 minutes. Who knows? But thanks for stopping by. I read your comment already. Um, all right. So that being said, if he uses the pen to defeat Dumas, that's gonna undo all the progress that was made in this chapter for me. I just feel now that we've reached the point. If another high ranker gives them any issues, it's kind of gonna be like yeah, but he's gonna lose after Dumas high rankers aren't impressive anymore. And now I know that they are pretty no real threat to the main team. Kinda makes the story a little predictable now because after what's left of family heads, that's what I was saying to Cam earlier. You have to make other rankers, high rankers threats, man, because it becomes pretty boring where nobody can challenge Bomb, and he can always just go super serious when he needs to. Like, that's why the power scaling is a little weird. It's a little funky. And then when you make Rack the same way and Kun being able to take Dumas's armor down, it creates this like, well, who can threaten these guys really? Now, do my showing the difference here, but again, you get into that territory where the most high rankers just don't scare you. So, there's so many high rankers that we haven't seen. It's just, you know, it's weird territory, you know. So we'll see where it all leads to, though. So unless someone has some way of neutralizing bomb in the future, I'm gonna always assume, unless it's a family head, that they are weaker than bomb. Yeah, for the most part. The positive side though is we may get to see some of the second teams doing things from here on out, and they will actually be in danger and make it more thrilling to watch them. And we will probably get to see other family heads getting more active, either after either Gusting or Trom die. I agree. I agree. W comment from Loki. Thank you, buddy. And then first mate made another comment here. Also, a side question. Anyone can answer this, but when was the last time Bomb actually killed anyone? I honestly can't remember. Just 20 chapters ago in the nest. This is 52 seconds ago. Last time Bomb killed somebody? That's a good question. That's not something I can answer. If you guys want to comment on his comment and answer that for Loki. Oh, that was Loki. It's not actually first mate. It's Loki. Okay. I don't know. I don't. Bob doesn't kill that often, so I don't really remember when he does. But yeah, if anybody knows the answer, feel free to answer that for him. But okay, that's the comments. That is the comments for the week. Oh, in the Kieran army, did he kill somebody? Um, he did fuck that guy up. You're right. You're right. He did fuck somebody up over there, and they probably died. You're probably right. Um, okay. So I think I'm gonna call it quits here, guys. It is 4:30 here. I think this is a pretty good stream. I know I usually go almost 2.5, 2 hours. Um, and I'm sorry if you wanted it to be longer. I usually do start at 1 o'clock, and I try and like I usually start at 1 o'clock and around 4:30. Um, so I did start a little bit later this time, and I'm sorry for that. If you wanted a longer stream, um, I'll be mindful of that next time I stream. Um, so this was a fun one though. I had a lot to talk about. If you missed me cooking in the first half of the stream, I cooked the shit out of Bomb and Grew. Like so, rewatch that back, clip that, whatever, do it like post it for later. That was fun. That was fun cooking them like that. We were talking about the stocks and shit and all that though, so I enjoyed that. I'm working on the power scaling video that we talked about last week. I started rereading and writing down all the rankers that Bomb has beaten in season 3. It's a fucking lot. Okay, it's a lot. So that's just gonna factor into the power scaling, and then anybody that Rack and like Kun have seemingly defeated or fought against, um, it's making for a very interesting conversation. So I am working on that video. I don't know what's gonna be done, because again, guys, I started a second channel with my fiance. I've mentioned this before, but I'm mentioning it again. I'm looking to launch this channel in March, which is literally tomorrow, or no, 2 days. But next week I have a vacation, so I'll have a lot of free time. It's my birthday next week as well, so do not expect me to be around in like the Discord a lot next week because it's my birthday. So I'm going to be like taking off from everything, but I'll also be working on my other channel that I'm looking to launch in. So and I'll give more details to you guys, especially because it's going to be a second channel. Um, but again, I've said this before. Do not worry. I'm not going anywhere with this channel. I'm gonna still do Tower of God content every week. Unless like I absolutely hate the series and it turns to dog shit, I'm gonna do Tower of God content every week. Discord's gonna be there. I'm not going anywhere. It's just that my time will be constrained because this new channel is something I think it's gonna be huge in the future, and we're trying to do something different that's like kind of not being done right now. So you guys will have first access to it if you are interested in this type of thing when I do announce it, because you're my community, and if you want to join and watch it, feel free. If you don't, I don't. It doesn't really matter. I know you're here for the Tower of God content mainly and whatever else we talk about. So you don't have to, but I'm just gonna throw it out there because I fuck with y'all. So other than that, I'll see you on the Discord for the rest of the week, man. You know what's funny? Um, Naya turned 31. I'm turning 31 too. I thought that was hilarious that like he's like probably a couple like what like a week older than me or some shit, a week or two older than me. So that's funny. My birthday's on the 7th. So yeah, yeah. Well, only one question: would you do more Harry Potter videos? I've been slacking on that. I gotta do it because I love doing Harry Potter videos. Harry Potter is my favorite series. I don't know if anybody has realized it, but they officially announced that the Harry Potter TV show is coming out in 2026. I am so fucking hyped. That was like the biggest news for me yesterday. I don't know when it got announced, but I saw it yesterday and I like reposted on my Instagram and shit. I'm so fucking stunned. I'm stoked. I'm so fucking stoked for that. Like, holy, 2026. Fine. I can wait that long. As long as the series comes back, because I'm filled with such useless Harry Potter information. It's insane. I know way too much. I've studied the series way too much. Like, I read it and listened to it too many times. Okay, so yeah, that's hype. But yeah, no, MS. I definitely need to get back into like more detailed breakdowns. Um, the actual the next video I was gonna do, which after I do the power scaling video, I'll maybe work on it if I have time. Depends on how much this next YouTube channel is gonna take up my time. But I was gonna do a Hagrid video. Um, unpopular opinion, unpopular opinion. I fucking hate Hagrid a lot. I fucking hate Hagrid. So I'm gonna make a video on why I hate Hagrid. Um, I'm gonna make that video on why I hate Hagrid. And it's gonna be very entertaining. It's probably gonna cause a lot of controversy because people love fucking Hagrid, but the reason they love Hagrid is so like fuck that. I'm fuck that. I know why people love Hagrid, and it's fuck that. Okay. I hate Hagrid. Okay, like legit. Yes, MS. I hate Hagrid. I fucking hate Hagrid. Okay. Um, like literally what they call him in the series in the series, a big giant idiot or a big giant oaf. I fucking absolutely agree with that. Like when they what they call him throughout the series, like Draco and like a lot of people like on the other side that call him that. I absolutely agree with their opinions. He's a fucking giant oaf, and I hate him. Uh, look, see, look at combat. Look. We exist out here, okay? I thought it was only you're not. I fucking hate Hagrid, bro. But I will make that video explaining exactly why I hate Hagrid. Oh, I'm not with you there, combat. I hate Snape too. I hate Snape too. Okay. I don't hate Snape nearly as much as I hate Hagrid. I won't say that, but Snape is a fucking abuser. Okay, Snape is a massive abuser, bro. So I need to, and I'm gonna. People like skip over the fact that Snape was abusing kids, but I that's another video for another time. I'll get to that. I'll get to that another time. But anyway, thanks, Kira. Have a good night. But I'm all for it, guys. I'll catch you guys in the Discord. I will be popping in and out of there as I normally do. But yeah. You could ask me in the Discord why I hate Hagrid. Maybe I'll give you a couple details on why. But I won't do it on stream for now. So peace, guys. I'll see you soon, and thanks for joining.